Hey guys, how's it going? Vaibhav Sisanti here. Let me show you the next way of sending invitations in scale, all automated. We've been using Phantom Busters so far, but in this video we'll be using a special tool which is called as Orca. It's called useorca.com, and if you open the site you can clearly see that Orca is no longer accepting new customers. Existing customers can message or email them. Well, I've emailed them and this is what I found. If you want to become a new customer, you have to go useorca.com/download. And once you do this, you'll be able to download the Orca's software, right, which will automatically download. And then you have to install. It has a Mac, it has a Windows 30, 32 and 64-bit, right? It will automatically download. I've just stopped the download by pressing this crossbar here. Once you do that, you have to install the application. Once you install the application, on your top bar you will be able to see an icon for Orca like this. You have to connect it to your accounts, that is your LinkedIn account or Gmail account. It's very straightforward. There is no rocket science to this. So basically what happened is LinkedIn has asked them to shut the business down, and this is the way they are operating as of now. To log in, once you have an account, you can go to useorca.com/app, and let me quickly log in into the account that I have. Orca basically runs on your own computer, and it runs in the background only when your computer is on, so there is absolutely no way that LinkedIn can identify that you're automating things. But then I'm not sure if LinkedIn is able to find a way to even find people who are using Orca. So LinkedIn is super smart. Obviously they should be able to find something or the other. But again, let me show you Orca, and it's much more simpler to use and much more powerful. But the only problem with Orca is it's expensive. It's $69 a month. But if that is something which is not a problem for you guys and you're running a business, then I think it's a no-brainer to go with Orca. I'll show you why and how. All you have to do is once you log in, you click on create campaign. There are multiple ways to create campaigns. You can search on LinkedIn just like we did for Phantom Buster by using LinkedIn search, right? You have all the basic options here, but for this and you have Salesforce, you have Zapier, which we would be brushing through in some time. There's Grow Labs, Easy Leads, and Lead Fuel, and so on. For this example, we'll be using upload a CSV of LinkedIn URLs, right? So for this, we'll be using data of LinkedIn URLs that we had downloaded. This is the one, right? I'm trying to pull it up. All right. All you have to do is drag and drop. So I'm going to drag and drop this. You see there's a list of URLs that pops up automatically. All you have to click is upload. And once it uploads, it actually lets you set a sequence. With Phantom Buster, everything is a different API. Let's say after connection you want to send a message, you have to set it up separately. You want to follow up message, you have to set it up separately. You cannot connect them together yet flawlessly based on the response. But with Orca you can do that because it's a proper sales suite, right? Your first message is basically to get connected. It's like, looks like we have a similar connections. Let's get connected. You can insert the first name tag and the last name tag. You can click on insert first name. As you can see, first name, comma, let's get connected, and say cheers, right? And now once you turn this button on, it will auto follow up with a message once they're connected. Let's say if the person accepts your request, you can send a quick message saying, hey, thanks for accepting my invite. Looking forward to stay in touch. Whatever, right? However you want the sequence to be. How you want to, let's say you're doing some kind of sales, you can then send up a link to your product, and if the person does not respond, you can send a follow-up response. And the other thing that you can do beautiful, that again, right, extra follow-up message, if the user hasn't responded in a number of days, you can change this also. You can send like a, let's say, proceed to next step only if the lead accepts your connection. So there is a different setup that you can do all of it if by checking this option. The other awesome option that you can do is a LinkedIn view. That is, all right, for some reason this doesn't work, but what this basically does, okay, there you go. All right, for some reason it doesn't work, but it should. But you get the idea. LinkedIn view is basically, it basically shows up, it basically opens or opens the person's profile on behalf of you. And as you know, every time when someone opens up the profile on LinkedIn, it sends them a notification. It's a great way to nurture an audience, right? Now that the flow is set up, you can click on next, and all you can do, you can check this out, what all you want to do. Oh, there you go. It actually ended up adding quite a few of them. Boom, quite a few of them. So it's basically has added multiple LinkedIn views. So let me quickly cross most of them. So you can set up as many views as you want. If you want to make him feel like you're a stalker, you can absolutely do that with this tool. Okay, so let's say you have one view after, let's say, 2 days. Just, I mean, you can build up as however you want this to be. Right, now that it's done, everything is done, all you have to do is click on publish. Once you publish this, this would take a while to upload all the audiences, and it will basically verify if the audience is all right, and then it will start the sequence for you. For now, I don't plan to run any such things, so I'm going to basically click on this to pause. As you see, it is paused, and I would archive this. This is just for demonstration purposes. The other thing that you can do is you can go to add-ons and buy like a email or a social profile finder, right? Once you turn this off, it will cost you $50 to find 100 emails. But again, right, like we did in Phantom Buster, you can also find emails here, but it will cost you $50 for every email it finds. And if you think about it, it's actually pretty cheap, right? But if you think about it in scale, connecting a hunter which will give you 5,000 emails for $69 is much cheaper than this. But again, right, you get to choose what you want to do. There are many more integrations coming, like a Mailshake, which will automatically send out emails, but still coming soon. So you get an idea on how you can use Orca. It could be super powerful on how to use it. You can set up a whole sequence with just one tool. If you want a simple tool to run your business, this is it, right? So that's more about the video. I hope you understood and had fun with this tool. I'll see you in the next one.